Good morning, everyone. Kalimera. It's very good to see you all here again at Greek Delights from Thea's Kitchen. Today we will be making tzatziki, a delicious Greek dip that goes with meats and vegetables and is just very versatile. It's very refreshing and very easy to make. So here we go. We're going to get started. We have one English cucumber. This is the type that is basically called seedless. They're not really seedless. They still have seeds in them, but not as many as your regular garden cucumber does. The skin on these cucumbers also tends to be a little thinner, which is perfect for tzatziki. So I have sliced the ends off. The ends of the cucumber, to my taste, tend to be a little bitter. So I just cut them off. And when I make my tzatziki, I don't peel all of the skin off. So I peel the skin off in ribbons, like this. And I have this striped, beautiful striped cucumber. In this bowl, I have a fine mesh sieve, and I'm going to grate my cucumber over the fine mesh sieve. Cucumber, by nature, has lots of water in it, and we don't want lots of water in our tzatziki sauce. So I'm going to grate it on a regular grater. You can use a box grater. This is a regular hand grater, and it grates pretty quickly. And as it sits over this bowl, it's going to drain. And all the liquid from the cucumber is going to be at the bottom of this bowl and not in our tzatziki. Some people like their tzatziki to be thin and loose, almost thin like a salad dressing. We like our tzatziki to be thick and have body, so that when you dip a carrot into it, you pick up a nice dollop of it. Or if you put it into your gyro or on top of your grilled chicken, it has a little body to it. A little cucumber there. See how quickly that goes? The cucumber is grated all the way. Now, I have shredded my cucumber into my fine mesh sieve, and it's over my bowl, and as you can see, there's lots of liquid down there already. So what I want to do now is, I'm very simple in the kitchen. I don't like to have too many extra gadgets. I'm simply going to use this glass cup to press water out of the cucumber and into the bottom of this bowl, so that it is not in my tzatziki, making it runny. Some people like to allow their cucumber to rest overnight in the refrigerator over the fine mesh sieve. That's how serious they are about getting all the water out. If you press it out with the glass, it's the same thing. And you know, sometimes the best thing is mano a mano, as the Spanish say, by hand. And so, to me, the best way is by hand. I am actually just squeezing all the water out. And you're going to get a lot less volume because the cucumber solids remain in the sieve and the water is at the bottom. Check that out. See, the bottom is full of water. And we have just, if you put this into your tzatziki, it's going to be very runny. So I'm going to take my cucumber and set it aside for a bit. So now, after we have strained our cucumber, we're going to let it sit there in the sieve, and it's just draining, which is fine. We're going to work with the yogurt. So this is a Stonyfield organic whole milk yogurt. If you want to go a little less fat content, you can buy skim yogurt if you wanted, but I want this to be full fat and delicious. So I have placed 1 container of Stonyfield yogurt in this cheesecloth. Okay, and if I feel the bottom of this cheesecloth is soaking wet, what's happening, you can see that? I'm squeezing, and we have lots of water coming out of the yogurt through the cheesecloth into the bowl. Again, this is over a fine mesh sieve, and at the bottom of this bowl, I have lots of water. I don't know if you can see that. There's lots of water. Yogurt is composed. Lots of water. This is the way you make Greek yogurt, by the way. It's all the fat and has been for a while. this very thick, very condensed, high protein yogurt that is much more expensive in the supermarkets. So if you buy your regular yogurt and you pass it through this cheesecloth, when you open it up, it's going to have that very thick consistency of that Greek yogurt. So it's the Greek lady in the kitchen through the Greek cheesecloth making Greek yogurt out of your regular supermarket yogurt. We have passed our regular yogurt through the cheesecloth, and this is it. This is what we have. We have this very thick version, Greek version of yogurt, and we just made this out of regular whole milk yogurt from the supermarket. If you were to drain this overnight in the refrigerator, you would have almost something that looks like cheese. If you strain even more water out of this yogurt, it will be even thicker. It depends on how thick you would like your tzatziki. And I just want to show you collectively how much liquid in the mere 5-10 minutes that I strained it out of the cheesecloth came out of that yogurt. 2/3 of a cup of liquid came out of that yogurt. And then if I were to add the cucumber liquid, I would overflow this measuring cup. So we don't want all of this in our tzatziki. No thanks. We want our dip to be thick and have body. Now this is the easy part. We're almost done. The most time-consuming part is draining the water out of the cucumber and out of the yogurt. Now, some purists do not use sour cream in their tzatziki, but I do. I love the sour cream in it. So together with the yogurt, I use 16 ounces of sour cream. I don't strain the sour cream. It already has a wonderful body. Like this. And then to that, I have my trusty little grater. I grate 4 cloves of garlic. We've grated our garlic into our sour cream and our yogurt, and now we're going to chop our dill. When you get this good dill is so fresh. I just got it from Publix. You don't want these hard woody pieces in your tzatziki. You just cut them off. And just be careful. There might be just a few more left within the bunch. We don't want the thick woody pieces in our sauce. More. And here we are. I'm going to chop our dill fine. So we're done with the dill. The last thing we're going to add is the dill. So I have my sour cream, my yogurt, I have my garlic, and now my strained cucumbers are going to go in. Shredded cucumber. And we mix this together. Remember, I left part of my peel on my cucumber. That's optional. I do it more for the looks of it and it does give it a stronger cucumber flavor. But it's pretty when it's inside of it and you can see the darker green and the lighter green. Color is awesome. Okay, now we have 2 tablespoons of vinegar and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. The vinegar mixes very well with the cucumber and gives it a delicious tang. And the oil gives it a wonderful glossy finish. And we're also going to add some salt and pepper. This is half a teaspoon of salt and about 1/4 of a teaspoon of white pepper. And I do that again for the looks. Although white pepper has a stronger flavor than black pepper many times, I do it for the looks of the dip. You don't have any black specks in it from the black pepper if you use the white pepper. And the last thing that we do is we add the herb, the dill. There is one last step for this dip to be absolutely delicious. and that is the melding process. Melding is when you let something sit and all the flavors marry together. The longer this garlic stays in this yogurt and sour cream, the more married the flavors will be and the more delicious your dip will be. So by all means, you can taste it now. You can eat it now with your food, or even better, you can wait until tomorrow after the flavors have melded overnight, and your tzatziki is going to be absolutely delicious. So here we are, everyone. Our tzatziki is ready. What a wonderful way to eat your vegetables. Wasn't that easy? So I have served it here as an appetizer, and I'm serving it with naan. This is not necessarily pita bread. This is naan. Homemade naan is delicious. Here we go. Just a little taste. Very good, if I do say so myself. I hope you guys have great success with this. Thank you for joining me, and Kali Orexi.